Honestly, there is not a single short that I don't recommend like skipping. You know, that I recommend skipping. Sorry, because everyone is so vastly different. My favorite is number 8. I think
I just saw the synopsis of that one. It sounds really interesting.
Yeah.
It's with a girl having their nude portrait hung in the school.
Yeah.
That sounds terrifying, but probably a really interesting story to explore.
It's one of the most. It's probably the most grounded in reality. That out of all the anthologies, but it's still weird.
Yeah,
you know, it's still weird in its own way. But I really, really like the characters in Sisters. Sisters is great.
It's cool seeing all the building blocks in a couple of these that make like a Chainsawman.
Yeah.
It's also kind of crazy that a lot of these, you know, story ideas and like the way that they're portrayed and stuff like that are all come from one guy.
Yeah.
As well. Like,
I mean, that's what's inspiring about it, right?
Yeah.
Is that like you just, you know, you can't make a Chainsawman without having to flesh out a ton of other stories and really learn what works and what doesn't for you and what kind of dynamics you enjoyed and what kind of stories you like telling. I think it's cool. It's so cool.
Yeah.
And like
it's really inspiring.
We don't get to often see that journey.
Yeah.
Someone's gone. We often just see their pivotal works, not what got them there.
And it's just like he's just at this point now where fucking everything he touches is just getting the top tier,
not a single
treatment.
Miss. Yeah,
you know, it's like obviously the Chainsaw Man movie that just came out, fucking absolute cinema. You know, this is a mangaka's dream of getting adapted, getting work adapted to this quality.
Absolutely.
This is some of his fucking short stories that he wrote when he was 17. And like, this is some top tier production values that look incredible.
I mean,
well, when I was watching it, I was like, yeah, these stories, like, especially the first one, I was like, yeah, the story's like nothing to write home about.
Yeah.
But I think it's the weight of it being a part of this collection and being a part of his works that gives it the weight. Like, if that was his debut work and that was the first thing we watched, you'd be like, that's cool.
Yeah.
But I don't think we'd be blown away. Yeah. Right?
Well,
But seeing it in the collection and the history of it all.
I think it's hard to be blown away with a short story.
Yeah,
because,
of course.
But one thing that you get as a wider view of a collection is just you get to see a collection of just really cool ideas that don't necessarily need to be fleshed out. And some of it can leave an impact on you and some of it can leave you thinking about it after the short's over. But, you know?
But as well, I think with certain artists, when they reach this point where their works have been so impactful that now any building blocks that made them that artist are worth looking at, because I think it helps you kind of dissect and kind of interpret the other the works that have been so impactful.
Yeah.
And I think this is like why, you know, people will watch some of the Quentin Tarantino movies that are like, you know, there's a couple like Death Proof. It's aight. But it's helpful watching those movies as like someone who likes all of his work, because you're like, I want to see all the ideas. I want to see all the building blocks here. I want to see what goes into making a Pulp Fiction, etc.
Yeah.
And I think that's Fujimoto has reached that level now where it's almost worth looking at everything he's ever made, because you're like, I just want to see how you make this, how you make what you're gonna make in future. Like it's
like we're
exciting.
interested
It's
in
exciting.
it's like we're
artist.
interested in the artist because we're interested in his art, and like that's not a point that a lot of artists can get to.
Yeah. But I also don't think you need to be necessarily need to be a fan of Fujimoto to enjoy this anthology.
No, absolutely not.
totally.
I think these. I'm not saying these don't hold without Fujimoto. I'm just saying, like, I think that's what adds a lot to this collection. You know,
because it is no, you know, it's not on the same level as like something like Chainsaw Man, which is obviously take him refining all of his ideas to make a long-running series. But I think a lot of these shorts by themselves, they all have some interesting things going on.
Absolutely.
And the most important thing is they all have something to say.
Yeah, I agree.
And they all give a little peek into, you know, the artist's mind as well. And what a mind I want to understand. I think Fujimoto as a person is almost as interesting as any of the characters he writes. Tatsuki Fujimoto, the more stories you hear, the more you realize that Tatsuki Fujimoto is just a Tatsuki Fujimoto character. You know? He's a caricature of himself.
Yeah, totally.
And it's just it's just, sometimes you hear some of the stories and it's just so fucking weird. So
you got to be a weird guy to make weird things.
You
man.
do have to be a weird guy.
If you think normally, you can't create these worlds or these other storylines. You have to have something where your brain just works a bit differently.
Yeah.
I mean, my favorite story is still his biggest inspiration to create Chainsawman.
What?
Of how he used to. You never heard of the story about how when he was a kid, he had a pet goldfish that he like adored to death, and it died. And his mom was like, you need to get rid of it because it's dead. But apparently Fujimoto loved this goldfish so much that instead of just flushing it down the toilet or burying it, he just ate it. And that's apparently the one of the big influences that created the idea of Pochita and Denji. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense that someone who actually did that in his real life would then turn around and be like, that's actually an interesting idea for a story that I can create, or like two character dynamics.
Pochita's mileage as a mascot character is quite impressive, given he was only in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So, man.
Totally.
One of my favorite recent Fujimoto stories is, I think he had this alt account where he would pretend to be this teenage girl.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
He would pretend
he would role play as like a teenage girl.
He would role play as this teenage girl for like shits and giggles.
They psych.
And then he got and then the account got banned or something. And so he made an alt account being like, guys, it's me, Tatsuki Fujimoto. Please reenact this account. And everyone's like, bro, what the you're not Tatsuki Fujimoto. So he leaked some drawings of Chainsaw Man just to prove he's Tatsuki Fujimoto. So they reactivate this account.
Why is he doing that?
I don't know.
Because he's fucking Tatsuki Fujimoto.
I don't know.
He's so weird, but we love him for that.
I don't fucking know, man.
Why is he pretending to be a girl, man?
I don't know.
Maybe
it's kind of weird.
Maybe research for a future story.
You have to get in the mind of a character. Maybe
he's a fucking character, mate.
He is a character.
He is a character himself.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I hope he never stops being like this, man.
I hope he never does either.
Did he get his account back?
He did get his account back.
Fuck, man.
They saw the leaks and they were like, all right, you might be Tatsuki Fujimoto.
What the fuck? But then surely everyone knows it's him. Why would you want it?
The saga of Tatsuki Fujimoto tries to convince his Twitter account is actually him.
Ashitaka Ava. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, Nagayama Koharu.
What the fuck?
It's not revived. I will be live streaming the anime here. Thank you. I'm really Tatsuki Fujimoto.
What the fuck? Okay, keep going.
Keep going.
Okay, we're going to narrate all the tweets for you.
I don't know if it's proof, but the funniest manga this year was Welcome Alice.
He's just fucking trolling, dude.
I don't know if this is proof, but my favorite Ghibli movie are Princess Mononoke and Spirited Away, and my favorite Ghibli documentaries.
Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god.
He just went off.
I've been bitten by a dog that has both arms. Okay, what? Dude, is this guy okay? This is like kind of like schizo posting. For some reason, no matter how many times I said it, the language becomes English. Also, please let me know if there's anything I can do to restore my account. These are all tweets from Tatsuki Fujimoto, guys.
Yeah.
I've done what I can do from this form. What else can you do? He's showing a picture of like the applying to get your account unlocked form. It's Tatsuki. It's Tatsuki. Chainsaw Man botched information. I hope this proves it. So now he's just leaking Chainsaw Man manga images. Okay? I'm a Libra.
It's literally like, here's all my personal information.
Wait, all these tweets were over the course of like an hour.
Yeah.
He tweeted so many. Is he good?
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
But that's why he's kind of goated.
He's
so fucking weird.
I don't think you can be goated. I don't think you can write the stories he writes without being a little bit weird.
Yeah,
and
totally.
he definitely definitely proves it.
Yeah, he's weird, bro.
I love him.
But yeah,
what the heck?
That was Tatsuki Fujimoto 17 to 26. Highly recommend it, even if you are not a Tatsuki Fujimoto fan. If you're just a fan of like anthologies and short stories, this is really, really good. And it's got a lot of talent adapting his work.
I'll have to watch the rest.
Yeah, shout out to the Naruto episode as well. Since I know since Kevin did the music for that.
Kevin did the music for that?
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
You didn't tell me that.
Oh, fuck. I didn't know that. That's why he's the GOAT.
I hate the Kevins and everything.
That's why he's the GOAT.
God damn it. I didn't know he was in it. He didn't tell me. Kevin should tell us these things.
He told me because he was like, you know, this ain't even like the only short I'm going to be releasing this month. I'm like, what do you mean, Kevin? Fuck's sake, Kevin. It's just like
cheeky fucking devil.
It's just like fucking cheeky devil. You do Ban and you're like, yeah, but you know who I'm following you with? Tatsuki Fujimoto. I'm like, God fucking
it's
damn it,
bullshit
Kevin.
how talented Kevin is, man.
God damn
it's so
Kevin.
annoying. It's so annoying because he's so cool.
I know.
Yeah.
That's the worst part about Kevin is that he's so talented and he's so cool, and you're like, man, I'm not even as cool as him, and I have less talent.
Yeah.
This
And you're
fucker
humble
sucks.
about it. Fuck you,
Yeah,
Kevin.
and he's so humble, bro.
We love you, Kevin.
No, I hate you, Kevin. I hate you, Kevin, for
man.
putting a mirror to myself and making me question my own life decisions.
We've seen the Tatsuki Fujimoto Pikachu picture.
Sounds familiar. Why does that sound familiar?
Search up Tatsuki Fujimoto Pikachu. He posted this, and he made a song.
Let me see.
Oh no! What?
It got taken
Wait,
down.
search. Yeah, that one. That one.
There we go. There.
He no.
First one.
First one. Look at this.
Chainsawman author sings his favorite food.
好きな牛乳メグミルク好きな生クリーム好きな
What is?
ソフトクリーム
I just need to know.
Also, it's so funny because it's not it says Clefairy.
カレーカツカレー
Oh,
He's so weird.
What is bro on? What? You know, can't tell. Can't tell if he trolls or.
Oh,
if,
dude, he's one of the greatest trolls.
is he? Look, here's the thing. Do you think he's a troll or do you think he's just
Fucking weird.
just smoking
Weird
a fat
for the love of the
one?
game.
Yeah,
I don't know. Probably a bit of both.
Probably a bit of both, to be honest.
yeah.
I like how in Japan it's funny. Like you can't be weird publicly, but the moment you reach a certain level of fame, you can just like do whatever you want.
Oh no,
Yeah.
yeah. I've always said Japan is this really weird place of extremes where it's like you need to either be extremely normal
Yeah.
or you either need to be extremely fucking weird.
Yeah.
There's no in between. You can't be a little bit weird. You have to go all out
Well, because if you're a little bit weird, you probably just get bullied back into
to normality,
to
right?
normality,
Yeah.
right?
And then there are people like Fujimoto where they're just like, nah, I'm not going to be part of this society. I'm just going to be fucking weird and make some dope shit.
But
Do you-
Japan loves artists.
Yeah,
man.
They love
Yeah.
artists.
Do you think Fujimoto is overglazed? He's getting to that point now where it's almost like he's got a cult following.
I mean, it's kind of understandable though, because he's just so unabashedly himself to the point where it's kind of hard to hate.
I think
You know what I mean?
I think it's also just because right now it does, Chainsaw Man and Fire Punch and these works do feel quite fresh.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
totally.
In the anime space. I think they're, they almost harken back to like, kind of watching like Kite, right? This kind of like gory,
Yeah.
on, not holding back. It's got a lot of that I think people kind of want again because we've become very, a lot of media has been kind of like sterilized or
Yeah.
kind of.
And it also helps that like,
sanitized, sorry, not sterilized.
yeah, and it
sanitized.
also helps that, I mean, so far his track record has been pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
We'll have to see what else he does.
Yeah, totally.
I think he's on track to make some really, to be one of the goats.
Yeah,
if he's not
totally.
already. But it's, I want to see what else he can do.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty cool that we're growing up in an era where we're probably going to be, he's going to be influential enough that we're going to be talking about him like our, parents talked about fucking Tarantino.
Yeah,
or like
totally.
the directors they grew up with. Because I think the thing that stands out the most about him is that not everything he makes might be like a 10 out of 10 banger, but you can never discount that he has such a unique voice.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Where you see his stories and you're like, oh yeah, this is something you'd make.
Yeah.
And only you would make.
I think he's able to create like works where as you said, Garn, like there might not be 10 out of 10s, but you always walk away from it thinking about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like even like, for example, like Look Back, his other short film was like, you know, it was fucking weird, but like the themes that he explored in it were, again, themes that have been explored before by other artists, even within the anime space. But because the way that he told that story was so uniquely him in a way that was done in my opinion, quite a unique way, I came out from that film really thinking about it. And really like trying to dissect it and, you know, trying to glean a message that I could take back as a person as well. So I think that is one of the aspects for him that just makes people love him. Is that just like there's no one quite like him, and he's doing things in a unique way that's, as you said, like it's refreshing nowadays to see, you know?
Yeah.
Because anime is, you know, is very similar. There are a lot of shows that feel very similar to one another. It does feel like there is a formula. We do see reoccurring themes and reoccurring tropes that come up. And I think a lot of people, at least especially in the Western anime sphere and Anglosphere, that they just kind of want something a bit different.
Yeah.
And I think Fujimoto appeals massively to a Western and like Anglosphere of audience.
Well, I think a global sphere, because his work is also, you know, pretty popular.
Yeah.
You know, no matter where you go.